Hello everyone, welcome to Fantasy MCOC. Today we're going to go over the round 1 results. This is your commissioner, Clutch Turkey 57. But before that, let me do a quick recap of what Fantasy MCOC is, as this is still a fairly new competition for our live streamers. Each participant will be a part of live draft, in which they will draft a roster together. I put down here 5 champions, but that may change in future seasons, we'll see. Each round will consist of a challenge for each participant. Each season will have 3 rounds. So basically 1 month is 1 season, 3 rounds, 3 weeks, and then we'll do it again. No boosts are allowed, any mastery builds are okay. To be an eligible participant, you need to be a live streamer on YouTube, and you need approval from me. So basically, if you're interested, contact me online, Clutch Turkey 57, or you can get a hold of one of the participants if you know them, if you're friends with them, and they'll get you in touch with me for the next season. Draft rules. Draft orders determined during the live draft. The draft will be serpentine. There may be draft restrictions for each season. For this season, it was 3 stars only. No champions eligible to be drafted more than 1 time. Alright? And the challenges have to be completed between the start and end date that I give them. And they have to submit a link to their live stream that they did the challenge on by the time that by the deadline. All right. Season 1 participants, we have A-Rob, Gus, Dreamin, Metaphors, and Super Gaming. And on the screen right here, a quick overview of the live draft. Dreamin had the first pick, chose Archangel as his first pick. Super Gaming chose Hyperion, Gus chose Ghost Rider, and so forth. So you can just pause this on the screen if you want to look at this further, but I'm going to move on. Round 1 challenge. It was called 4+1 low-key duels. The objective was for each participant to do 5 duels on 5 specific 4 low-key members using their drafted roster. They must use each champion within their drafted roster to go up against these 5 4 Loki members. So there's 5 fights, 5 champions. They could choose whatever matchup they can, but they had to use all 5. All right. So the 4 Loki members and their champions: Enzo's Namor, Dap the Great's Thor Ragnarok, DB Manny's Warlock, Panda Man Pete's Captain Marvel movie, and Dreamin' Sucks Goldpool. Here on our next slide, you'll see who each person chose to go up against each of the duels. So as you can see, A-Rob, he chose Star-Lord to go up against Namor, and so forth. I can tell you right now, not all of these fights were successful. So, who died? Well, anyone with a scratch on them, the strike through, those resulted in deaths. No one had a clean all 5 fights. Dreamin had 4-1 record, as well as Super Gaming. And then here below are the number of seconds it took for each fight. So Star-Lord took 54 seconds to defeat Namor, as an example. All right. So each death, we added 30 seconds to the time based on the slowest time of that fight. So in the example of Namor, Gus died to Namor. So we picked 114 seconds from Super Gaming and added 30 seconds to that, and that's what we gave Gus. as you can see. Also in blue are the fastest fights for each matchup. And our winner is Dreamin' with a cumulative time of 4 minutes 36 seconds. Coming in second, Super Gaming with a time of 7 minutes 42 seconds. A close third would be Erob with 7 minutes 48 seconds. And not too far behind, Metaphors, 7 minutes 53 seconds. And in last place, but only for this round, 10 minutes and 9 seconds, Gus. What really hurt him was this gold pool fight because Meta took a lot of time for that, and Gus was the only one that died, so it really dragged the time out a lot for him. All right. So now let's move on. What is round 2's challenge? What are we going to look at this coming week? Okay. Round 2. The road safely guarded. Objective. Finish Road to the Labyrinth Chapter 3.1. You must use each champion on your team, talking about the participants, at least once during the quest. So I believe there are 8 fights in this quest, so they must use every single champion that they drafted at least one time. Scoring method is going to be the same or similar as the last challenge. Cumulative time of all the fights. The time starts when the fight appears on the screen, ends when KO appears on the screen. Each death that happens is plus 30 seconds to their overall time. Alright? So this is going to be round 2 of Fantasy MCOC. Thank you for tuning in. If you want to see the round 1 challenge, the round 1 attempts of each participant, I'm going to link the challenge attempt on the description below, as well as their YouTube channels. If you could support them, like, subscribe to all their channels, as well as mine, that would be much appreciated. Tune back in next week for round 2 results. See you guys later.